Well, hello, everybody. I am out of bed. Welcome to the Game Day Build-Up. It is your local pundit. We are away to Hull. It is up and running, and we are excited for today's game. I am pumped, actually, for today's game. I'm really looking forward to it. And ironically, I wore this shirt today, thinking, I'll wear this one today, and we're playing in it. You beauty. I can't believe it. That's super exciting. So, yeah, so I've got Paddy just getting a couple of things ready in the background, and then he'll be jumping in. But we are good to go, and I can tell you now that this day is going to be very, very interesting to see how this pans out, because there's a lot on the line today in terms of, still only coming up to the middle of the season, but just getting another jump on a couple of teams would be really quite handy if we could get the win today away at Hull. So, Paddy, you're in. Beautiful. How are you, buddy?
Good. Just had to put the smack down on some kids, Delayed me a little bit.
Yellow card or red card, Paddy?
Yeah, not too bad. They're okay.
Okay, just a yellow card. Fair enough. That's so good. And ironically, I was just saying, I just thought I'll wear the Patagonian print shirt today, and lo and behold.
I still have to buy mine.
Yeah, no, it's a nice shirt. It's got the tighter collar, but it's a really nice looking shirt.
Yeah. You just mentioned about jumping some spots, did you?
Well, there's the possibility, Paddy. Yes. Why don't you enlighten us?
Right. So I have it here from the Discord. If we win tonight, we are guaranteed 10th. We can be 9th if Bristol draw or lose. We can be 8th if we gain +4 goal difference. And 7th if Stoke lose and we gain +6 goal difference. But they're playing, so it could be 3 either side.
Yeah. More than likely 9th or 10th if we get the win, though, isn't it?
Probably. But look, pushing in the right direction.
But the other thing is too, even if we don't get 7th or 8th, or it's the tightening of getting closer to the playoffs that's important.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I see. We had some guy say Parky serving a 1-match ban tonight. Josh has mentioned.
He is. I'll bring it up here. I have a little graphic. Just have to stop that screen, change it to a different one. Yes, he has been banned tonight. And sure, that's par for the course. It's going to happen at some point. Every season.
Does that mean the players are going to have to put up with Steve Parker yelling at them?
Yeah, and when it happens in the league, we actually do okay when Parker isn't there. But yeah, it's not that big a deal.
Don't start that, Paddy. Don't start that.
Start what? He still talks to them. So just in case anyone isn't aware, it's a touchline ban, not a full match ban. So he can sit up in the crowd, he can watch from afar, and he'll have some form of communication link, either radio headset or just a simple telephone call to the bench. So he can kind of control things a little bit, but yes, parking will be the number one on the bench area.
Yeah, no. So why don't we give everybody? We probably should give everybody the lineup, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
they're probably itching for it.
Can we put it? Or you don't?
Yeah, you throw it in there, Paddy.
There you go.
Excuse me.
And I'll just pop down the banner.
Yeah. So
okay.
Up
Unchanged. Yep. Exactly the same from the last one.
Shock horror.
So, question: good move or bad move?
I actually think this is a good move for this game, to be honest.
Okay. Any particular reason, or just you're okay with it?
Well, the only one. Well, I like this. I mean, I like the fact that Longman can come in and make an impact. I think the lineup. The reason I think it's a good reason is because of who we're playing tonight. I think this team in particular can do the job well against this team, and I like the idea of having some speedier players in O'Brien, Rathbone. Longman faster than Macca, but not the important one for me, on the bench to come in and do the job. And we know how quick Dobson sort of hairs around the pitch while he's playing. But I think this team is plenty good enough to break down Hull and get the job done.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I do want to see substitutions a little bit earlier. If our boys are tired, especially if we're not in total control of the match. But what would be absolutely hilarious is if Parkin went to do the changes at 60 minutes and the camera pans up to Parky in the stands going, no, too early.
even better, Paddy, if he did it look at the 35-minute mark of the first half. I love that. I love that scenario. That's very funny. Very good.
But yeah, I hit the camera saying too many yellows for Parky. Yes, I think he's had 3 yellows as a manager this season. So yeah, he got a 1 match ban. Apparently, though, he was apologized to for the yellow at Leicester, I think it was, and told that he shouldn't have got it. So there is a little interview he did where he spoke about it, and he thinks that managers should be allowed a bit more leeway because obviously they're passionate about their team and what have you, and the refs should have a little bit thicker skin because there's times where they get it completely wrong, and managers should be kind of allowed to have a go, maybe. I'm not quite sure that works on a ref to say that they should be allowed effing blind at a referee. Well, look, I'll be fair. I don't think he did effing blind, but you know how aggressive he kind of gets. Saying you're wrong.
I love it's funny that a manager says we should be allowed to get mad at the refs and and swear at them more. Yes, please.
Because they don't do their job well. essentially is what he said. So.
Yeah, very funny indeed. Very funny indeed. Paddy's saying, go and give us the lineup. Well, is that like delayed? Or so AO, Max, Hyam, Scar. Then we got Barney and Macca on the wings. You have Sheaf, Dobbo, and Thomason in the middle, and Broadhead and Moore up front. Karma, maybe you're listening and not watching, so that would make sense. Some people, if you're just listening along, I totally get it.
Yeah, that's fair enough, of course.
Yeah.
And then obviously substitutes are your standard Burton in goal. Then we have Doyle, Longman, Matty James, Rathbone, O'Brien, Windus, Smith, and Hardy. So the usual suspects, nothing crazy happening in the lineups there.
No, we talked about the possibility of having I was saying, that Harry Ashfield played against Hull and played well, but yeah. So but we're only joking. We knew he wasn't going to start. I see Kim saying no O'Brien starting strange. It's not that strange in my opinion.
From the outside, that would be the one you would pick as being strange, I suppose. Because it really depends on how Parky wants to set up, because O'Brien is an excellent attacking threat. And the thing is, I think he's good in defense as well. But he's been missing his chances, and it's what does he want? It's a little odd for me. Windus is the other one. He has, in my mind, not done very much wrong, but he has got a lot of minutes. And when we were playing Windus, everyone was crying out for Broadhead to get a chance. So he's getting a chance.
So now we can whinge about Windus not being.
Now we can whinge about. Well, yeah, let's give it one more match, but then we can whinge about Windus. But yeah, Broadhead is getting his chance now, and I think he needs to shine. He needs to have another moment. Like, we've seen glimpses of him being an excellent player, but I'd love him to have a kind of a standout match, because Windus has his. He had the trio early. He had the trio. He did. He had a couple of gorgeous goals early, but then he had the 3 assists with Coventry.
And then he did go off the boil.
Yeah, he went off the boil a little bit, but was he bad? That's the thing. I don't think he did anything crazy, but a lot of what they can do is how well they're supported by the rest of the team. So I don't completely blame him for those situations either, but I agree with everybody. I think Broadhead deserves his shot, but how long is he going to get before he shines? Yeah, glimpses for Broadhead. I don't think he's had a standout yet, but then again, he hasn't had crazy time, so that's fine.
Yeah, no. So, and that's just it. Like, we do sometimes, we're passionate. We want our players to play well and win, and this is the consequence of that. Some players not playing, some players are playing. I mean, I know Hull are missing some players, so that's another thing as well.
Hull have changed a lot. I think they've changed at least 4 players. I was having a quick look at their lineup. So they have some major injuries, including their main man. What's his name? I've moved the map now.
Well, the interesting part is that obviously Hull is 12th on the table, sitting 1 point above us.
Yeah. So we jumped them with a win.
Yes, we definitely jumped them with a win. We definitely jumped Watford with a win. And we definitely jumped Birmingham with a win.
Yes. That would be the nice one. It's weird. It's like every season we kind of pick what team are we going to mess about with. And last season, obviously, it was Birmingham being the number 1. But then we had Stockport and others around behind us. So
and we draw level with what I think is probably the form team of the league at the moment, Southampton.
Yeah, Southampton have been doing really well, but of course they had that ridiculously bad start. So they're coming back. Yeah,
they're getting back to close to where they should be, but I think where they should be is actually higher than where they are now. I think they're on the way. They're well on their way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, will we go over the matches yesterday just to give everyone a quick update?
Yeah, why not? I think that's a great idea, Paddy.
Okay, by round. Let's pull it up here. Okay. Pull this down. I'm going to share it to the screen here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, yesterday, yeah. So we did have 8 games yesterday, just so everybody knows. And it while Paddy's bringing that up. So, and we had some very interesting results to go through. So I'm sort of
Here they are. Blackburn Rovers versus Oxford. A lot of these were bottom of the table. We mentioned that earlier in the week. So a lot of these kind of even out the bottom. Blackburn Rovers versus Oxford United came out with a draw, so not a crazy change there. Charlton Athletic did have the loss versus Middlesbrough that we kind of called, and they're in trouble now because they've got bad matches for the next couple. So Charlton is going to slide
2-0 for a long time in that match. Like it wasn't like it was close. It got back to close at the end.
Yeah. Preston North End managed a good result for them. 1-1 draw with Coventry City. Pulling
with
them
a
down.
red card very early, Paddy.
Yes. So craziness went on in that match. And they snuck a goal very late then as well. They were losing the whole way, weren't they?
They were, yeah.
And a very late goal in that one. Then Sheffield United actually drew. They'd been playing really well. And Norwich pulled out a draw there, 1-1.
Norwich's form's turned a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're still stuck down the bottom. It's going to take a while to claw their way out of that.
Oh, very hard. Very hard to claw their way out there.
Southampton 3-2 versus West Brom. Again, you mentioned they're the on-form team at the moment. They're charging up through the league.
And I'm pretty confident they were up 3-0 from memory. Yeah, they were. They were up 3-0. So,
very quickly as well. They scored really early. At least 2 of the goals.
35th, I think it was.
So all in the first half.
Yeah, and West Brom didn't score until the 60-something minute. So, yeah.
I just saw something in the chat. So you guys make me laugh. Okay. Swansea 1-0 versus Portsmouth. So Swansea managed to pull out the win. They haven't had great form lately. I was kind of hoping Portsmouth would take that one.
That was actually a really big result for both sides for the opposite reasons. One, obviously, it gets Swansea further away from the playoffs and from relegation. Sorry, and and Portsmouth puts them right in it.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Then we had Watford and Sheffield Wednesday, a 1-1 draw. Decent result for Sheffield Wednesday, but look, they're just stuck.
Paddy, the irony of that, Sheffield Wednesday scored in the 17th minute with Charlie McNeil. Watford scored at 90 plus 8.
Late.
I'm talking in the last minute of the match they scored. Sheffield Wednesday had 3 points for the whole match, basically, and then it turned out to be a draw.
Okay, and then we had QPR 2-1 win at home versus Birmingham. So Birmingham City's away form has continued to be trash. I did get to watch most of that match, and
me too.
Birmingham were poor, really poor. They had a couple of moments here and there, but yeah, they really should have done better.
I said yesterday, QPR outplayed Birmingham. Like Birmingham had a couple of moments, but QPR owned that match.
Yeah, they did. They deserved it the whole way.
Yeah,
pretty much. So, yep. So that's that.
Well, we had a couple of chances to jump Birmingham and haven't been able to do it. We're getting another chance tonight. So let's see how we go, I guess. Josh Anthony, the QPR late goal was a cracker. Yes, Birmingham's got a good one, but in saying it was a cracker, Josh saying it was a cracker, it should have been stopped by the keeper.
Yeah. But didn't they change their keeper for this one as well?
I can't remember who the keeper was.
I think they did, because a lot of people were complaining about the lineup again.
That's what people do.
Yeah.
We're never happy.
Yeah. Let me check that actually, because who was it? A Beadle was back in goal, and I don't think he has been in goal for them recently.
No, right.
So if they've had to change their keeper, that's not a good sign.
Well, it's not ideal, is it?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Change.
Yeah, Birmingham. Yeah, I'm looking at the lineups now.
So, no, Beadle wasn't the last one.
Was Beadle in goal?
Yeah, for the last one. Anyway, point being, yes, we can move ahead of them for once. And it's getting close to the halfway line. So it would be lovely to get there ahead of Birmingham. Look, one match, 1 week doesn't really matter. Like maybe we won't be there the week after. However, if we can get ahead of them now and get to the halfway line ahead of Birmingham, that would be a really good goal to have completed. You know, looking at the team last year and what we've improved, that's a good standard.
I'm not worried about the team and the standard or anything, Paddy. I just want bragging rights over John for at least a week.
Yeah, the problem is he's had it for so long. He's not going to care for 1 week. You know,
so no. So I mean, look, game today. I've tipped a win. Have you tipped a win for us, Paddy? I'm pretty certain you did.
Yeah.
Yep. I tipped a 2-0 victory.
I can't remember what I said actually.
No, neither. I can't remember what you did. Let me have a look here, see if I can find it for you. Just bringing it up now. And
we have Aaron in the house in the chat.
We do. Excellent. Paddy,
I won't put his comment up.
You tipped a 2-0 win as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There we go. Yep. Yes, Aaron got 3 correct scores yesterday. And I think that's a bit harsh by Aaron, because to be honest, they were already gone, Aaron. So you can't say that. Like, you know, don't be like that. Yeah, and he's the form tipster of the month. That's for sure, Paddy. He's on a tear. I'll talk about Aaron however I like. Chris?
No, you've read that backwards. They're telling Aaron not to talk about Ken.
Oh, even better. Okay, now I'm on your.
You missed the joke. He was talking about John, but they're saying it was you.
Yeah. I'm way nicer.
But I'm telling you, you know what? It's written in the stars that there's going to be drama between us and Birmingham at the end of this season. Possibly. And I don't know what it is. It could be one of us slipping in to the playoffs and the other just missing out. Or it could be both in the playoffs and having to end up playing each other.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would I be torn on that day, Aaron? If I'm a big Blues fan, would I be torn?
Okay, anyway, that's Birmingham. We're playing Hull tonight. So here is the Hull lineup. They have Pander in goal, and then they have Coyle. I can't say some of these names. Ajayi, Hughes, Giles, Slater, Gyabi, Crooks, Bellumi, Joseph, and Ndala. And then on their bench, they have Phillips, Miller, McBurney. So McBurney's back, but he's on the bench. Akintola, Egan, Hadziahmetovic,
Say that 3 times quickly.
Parker, and McCarthy. Hadziahmetovic, I can't do it. Hadziahmetovic.
I do like.
Okay.
I tell you what I do like, because they're an orange kit team. I do like the graphic that they've done for their lineup. It's really good. Just the subtleties and the fire of the orange in the graphics looks really good.
Yeah, no, it's not too bad, certainly.
And hopefully that's the only thing they do good today.
Yeah. Now they do have injuries, so they've changed up their lineup there. There's quite a few are out, including the big name Gellert. Got injured. He's their top scorer. He's scored 10. So we know Hull have basically been scoring a lot, but have also been letting in a lot of goals. So
highest conceded, or except for Sheffield Wednesday. So second highest conceded in the league.
So who's going to score their goals without him? Now, they've got other goals. It's not just him, because they have been scoring a lot. So up front in their last match, they had Destan, who scored 2. And then there's a line of 3 behind them. They had Joseph with 3, Crooks with 1, and Gellert with 10. Now, Gellert is not there. Crooks is. Joseph is also playing. And Destan up the front has been changed as well.
Yep.
So their front man has been changed. And then their front right wing man, Gellert, is not there either. And that takes out 12 of their goals with those 2 players not being available.
Yeah.
And then, of course, McBurney has done really well for them. And he's just back from injury. So not back long enough that they want to start him, but good enough to be on the bench and maybe come on for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, so interesting. I mean, he'll probably get some minutes if he's on the bench. They wouldn't put him on the bench unless they were prepared to put him on.
I would think so, yeah.
Like you said, not prepared to start him, which is a good thing for us. But I think, obviously missing Gelhardt, missing a couple of other players as well. To me, it just, like they've scored a lot of goals. They've scored 7 more goals than us this season. They've scored 31. We've only scored 24. We've only conceded 21 to their 34. And that's where I think we might find the difference here. I just don't know. Without some key players, they might lack that little bit of attacking flair that they've had. But in no way have they fixed their defensive problems.
Yeah, I'm just having a look back on their previous matches here. I don't think they've kept many clean sheets. I'm looking back for their last clean sheet to see where.
You might have to search, Paddy. Yeah,
I might. Okay, so Portsmouth. Hull, they had a 2-0 win on the November 1st. Guess who won again?
Norwich.
Norwich, of course. So 2-0 win versus Norwich. Then previous to that, we have to go to a 1-0 win versus Sheffield United when they were in the midst of being crap.
Yeah, while they're coming back and
while they're coming back, and then it keeps going right back into September. So they cannot keep clean sheets.
They've had 2 clean sheets this season. Yeah. And just remember, on the weekend, they got spanked by Middlesbrough 4-1. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Yeah, is that bounce back off a big loss. That's the momentum.
That you don't want it to happen 2 in a row. No. However, it does sometimes happen that you get a second smack if you can't put it together. If this is partly to do with players, which it kind of is, they're having injuries, they're having problems. That will hurt them. Do they even have the firepower? That's the thing. Do they have the firepower? And we've got a good defense. We've got a nice, strong, solid defense with some of their major attacking power gone. That could hurt them. Seriously.
Yeah, fingers crossed we can do a job today. It would be really. I mean, I think it's really, really good. Is it okay to support a foreign team? I feel like I'm Jeff, our Preston fan. Well,
you
Jeff,
can support in passing.
Jeff,
when it suits
converted
you.
John from Birmingham to a Wrexham fan. It's just this is the first step in your 7-step program transitioning to a Wrexham fan.
And you know what? The good thing is now, as far as we're aware, you can be the very first Preston North End fan that follows us here in the
That's
local
right.
pundit.
And,
you know?
And Jeff, what I would say is the first thing, the first step in the program is in the comments you have to say, I don't hate Wrexham. Now, that doesn't mean you like them. You just have to say, I don't hate Wrexham. Esteban was leaving, and now he's come back and let Jeff know it's a safe place. I love it.
Yeah, we have fun here.
We didn't say you can't still be a Preston fan, but you just trust me. It's a process. You'll work through it.
It's okay. Next year we'll be in the Prem, and then Preston are in the Championship, and then you won't have a problem.
Here we go. People are jumping on the bandwagon here, Paddy. Second step, we hate Birmingham. Oh, he's coming around. I've got a soft spot. Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, everybody knows. Look, we're friendly to other fans.
And Jeff, congratulations to your team yesterday because you managed to get the draw against the league leaders.
Yeah, which helps everybody.
Through with Coventry. Now, just remember, it was only a couple of games ago. Preston were 10 points clear. Sorry, Coventry were 10 points clear. They're now only 5 points clear of Middlesbrough.
Mm.
Another draw, and a win by Middlesbrough, and another draw by Coventry, and it's only a 1-game difference.
It'll be interesting to see if Coventry fall apart at some point.
They'll get caught. I'm telling you now, they will not win the league.
Mm. Well, we couldn't let Josh have that, could we?
No.
No. Josh called it that the Coventry will win the league, so we can't have that happening.
There you go. Jeff's saying we were all over them in the second half. We should have done better. So Jeff thinks they should have won.
Mm.
True fan. Love that, Jeff. Love that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And then obviously, because I'm still thinking Ipswich is going to win the league, Paddy. I'm standing by it. Even though the tip at the beginning of the season by me, which people were telling me about yesterday, was that I tipped Birmingham. But I may have done that because I've set them up for failure. The only way from winning the league is down.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And look, and we've had some serious conversations about the top 6 and how hard it's going to be to get into it. Because look at the teams that are starting to play towards the top 6 now. Like Southampton are up there. Ipswich are up there. Coventry and Middlesbrough are still there. Well, there's 4 amazing teams, and I haven't even included Millwall, who's still getting the job done. And they've got to play their game tonight. So they're up against who's Millwall playing tonight? I've just forgotten. Come back to me. Oh, that's right. They're away to Derby. That's a tough game. Yeah,
tough game, but they probably should win it.
Well, yeah, it's
most
fair.
likely. We'll see.
The last 2, but Derby's been solid enough. Like they've had a bit of a form slip, and like they were right up there at the playoffs, and now they're all the way down to 15th. Like Charlton were in the playoffs, remember? And now they're on 23 points and only 2 wins. Two. If I look at it the other way, 2 losses outside relegation.
Mm. But Derby are on that kind of loss streak. They've had 3 losses in the last 4.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're playing a top end team now. This one, so we'll see. They're capable. They're capable of doing it, but. Just looking at how things are going at the moment, you would expect Millwall to win that one. Yeah.
So, so interesting. See, Ipswich win tonight, and they go up to 34 points. They could be tied in 3rd or would definitely be in 4th if they win tonight.
Yeah.
So, and they're playing Stoke, which is, another solid team. It's sitting in 7th. The other and that's an interesting one there just on that, Paddy, because Stoke are on 30 points playing Ipswich, who I think Ipswich are Ipswich and Southampton are my two form teams at the moment. And obviously, Stoke on, if they get done by 2 or 3 goals, we have a really good night, then, yeah, we could catch them. I can see how that could happen now tonight, and we could overtake them. But, I mean, even if we don't catch up the goal difference, we'll be equal with them on points. And, that's a good space, good space to be at not quite the halfway point of the season.
Yeah, exactly. And I think our remaining fixtures are reasonable. I actually think we've gone through most of the really difficult teams. And tonight is a double away, obviously. So our second in a row. And then we go back to home matches again, where we're usually stronger. So we could have a bit of momentum here. If we can pick this away win up tonight and push on to the next couple of matches, we will have Sheffield United on Stephen's Day. So on the 26th of December coming up. That's a big match, a big event. And they are coming into form. They need to continue to climb the ladder, but they've been looking good. They have had 4 wins and a draw in their last match. So they're on form, but they're still climbing, they're still chasing, and, they can fall out of form too. Some of those matches were the weaker end of the table. So I'm undecided on them. They've had a nice streak, but they haven't played great teams. So we'll see when they come to us.
This is the featured game. Michael Wolf's asking, is this so I know in Australia it's on BN Sports. It's not on iFollow. It's audio only, I think, for people on iFollow. So I'm not too sure what part of the world you're in, Michael. Let us know where you are, and someone else in the comments will let you know your best avenue to watch the game tonight.
Yeah, you will have to watch it on whoever the local provider is, because we're the TV show.
It's Paramount in the States, isn't
it? Usually, I believe, yeah.
Yep. I get it in Australia on BN Sports. So yeah, it's but I'm not too sure where you are in the world, Michael. So let us know. But yeah, I mean,
I have it on my local channel as well.
Another interesting game tonight, because all the other 3 games are kicking off in 10 minutes from now.
Yes.
And we don't kick off until the top of the hour. So, and Bristol at home to Leicester. Now, Leicester have got to start, start doing something.
Yeah.
I mean, they're tied in points with us, which, no disrespect to us, Leicester should be well at the top of the table.
Yeah, they should. And we all know at some point they're going to get hit with some points as well. So they need to climb quickly. It will be interesting. I think certainly at best, end of the season, they'll be trying to challenge for a playoff spot. But I at the moment, I still see them maybe being outside it. If they're inside it, we're in trouble, because as you mentioned, there's a lot of big teams coming up who are going to be pushing their way in, and at some point,
Sheffield United's coming.
I don't know. Sheffield. Do you think Sheffield United can make it?
Paddy, they're only 4 points behind us. We're not halfway through the season yet.
Okay.
They're only 4 points behind us.
Is it? Yeah, see, that's the thing. You forget how close they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Could be an important one then by the time they get to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I mean, their last 5 games, 4 wins and a draw. Like, they had a draw yesterday, but prior to that, they've been on a tear.
Yeah. Question here from, sorry to jump and change things, Jimmy John Bangles. Who is the provider in Europe? Europe, my friend, is a collection of lots and lots of countries. Each country has its own provider potentially. So yeah, that's not one that can be answered. I have it in my local sport, in my local channel, but we're a small region. But something else that came out today, you probably haven't heard this, Ken. There is rumors about next summer's summer matches, friendlies.
I have not heard this yet. Oh, hit me with breaking news.
It's in Discord. We've been talking about it. So Man U is the potential. team.
He's getting dropped. Is going down.
Well, maybe they will, but either way, we'll be playing them wherever we are. So that's the rumor, is it's going to be a Man U friendly match. However, they have said the location is Scandinavia.
What?
Yeah,
that'll be a good one for you. And Josh will have to come and see you, Paddy, to come to that game.
Maybe. Now, Scandinavia technically isn't Finland. Finland isn't part of Scandinavia, actually, but people don't know that. They generally include it in Scandinavia. However, I would guess it's either going to be Copenhagen or Stockholm.
So
if they mention Scandinavia,
is a collection of countries.
Of countries, yeah, and Finland technically isn't part of the Scandinavian countries.
So Finland, Sweden.
It's Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Iceland, I think.
Sweden, Norway. Oh, thank you. Sweden, Norway, Denmark. Yep. Okay. So
yeah, and Iceland are technically Scandinavians, but it's probably going to be Stockholm or Copenhagen if that rumor is correct. And it'll be summertime.
Josh, have you not heard the kids in the background? Are you sure you want to do that?
Look at our new pal. I hope he's having fun with me. It'll be snowing in June. No, but yeah, Josh, you can come over and see me, and we can hop a little boat over, or maybe a plane, or we'll see.
Nice, and bring some warm gear.
Summertime. We've lovely summers.
Lovely.
Yeah. Bring your budgie smuggler.
Don't know that it's that warm, Paddy.
It is. It can be. Yeah, we get nice temperature. We're north.
What's your highest temperature?
We get the cold. We get the hot.
What's your highest temperature?
We can hit at the best maybe 40 centigrade.
Oh, if you hit 40 Celsius, that's up there.
At our peak. So 30s are quite common in summer.
Yeah, 30. Okay, 30's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So no. Well, I mean, so the other games are kicking off in 7 minutes. We have us at the top of the hour. I'm thinking, like, looking at these 3 other games that are happening today. Derby at home to Millwall. Millwall should win that game.
Should.
And then Ipswich at home to Stoke. I think Ipswich should win that game, which does give us the opportunity to jump Stoke, depending on how harsh that goes. And obviously,
Ipswich and Stoke, I don't know, do we actually want to draw there and pull Ipswich back?
Well,
it depends on your viewpoint. If you actually think Ipswich is going to be in the top 2, then let them go.
I want them to win.
I think Stoke away.
I actually think Ipswich is going to win this league. That's how strongly I feel about them. Yeah. And if that's the case, if I thought that they were at, I think they're above us in a level. If I thought they were at our level, I probably would want to draw tonight. But I mean, if they beat Stoke, we can draw level with Stoke tonight.
Yes, just let them push the others down.
Yep. And then the other one is obviously Bristol at home to Leicester. I don't know about that game, Paddy. Look, I've tipped a draw there. I think I tipped a draw from memory.
Yeah, so Bristol ahead of us and Leicester.
No, I didn't. I tipped a Bristol. We tipped the same score there, Paddy. We both tipped a 2-1 win to Bristol.
Okay.
So interesting. I mean, yeah. I mean, and I can see why I did that, because I haven't been. Leicester's really disappointed me.
Yeah. But they're on the same points as us, and they're on a positive goal difference, aren't they?
Leicester, yeah, positive goal difference of 1. I mean, as is only we are we are triple the team they are, Paddy. We're on a positive 3.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let you know what? Let Leicester win. And we'll win, and we'll still be on the same point, and we'll be ahead of them on goal difference. That's okay.
And we jump
and pull Bristol back. Yeah.
And we could then jump Stoke, Bristol, and Birmingham.
Yeah.
Wow.
Push right up there. Be right knocking on the door.
Yeah. And Watford for that matter, and Hull. So we'd go ahead of Hull, Watford, Birmingham, Bristol, and Stoke. Oh my God. We'd go all the way up to, I think, 8th spot.
Yeah, it's possible to go to 8, yeah. Depending on the goal difference with 2 of them, yeah.
Yeah, Jeff's thinking a Millwall win, an Ipswich win, and a Bristol win, which I think, that's how I went. So, yeah. But it's interesting. But, I mean, this is just, we'll see. And here's the flip side to this, like where we say draws are good for us. And this is what's happened to us. We've been getting draws and slipping down the table.
Yeah.
You know, like we're sitting in 13th spot with only 4 losses. But the problem is that we're not getting the wins. There's only 2 teams that have had less losses than us. And that's Coventry and Middlesbrough, which are at the top of the table.
Less losses? Okay, really?
Yeah. So Preston's had 4 losses. Ipswich had 4 losses. We've had 4 losses. So that gives you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I actually, that's a good thing. For some reason in my head, I was thinking of it the other way around, and that's why.
Well, it's good, but we've had so many draws.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, like you're better off. Like if you've got 10 matches and you've had 5 wins and 5 draws, well, then you've had 20 points.
Yeah.
If you've had 3 wins and 7 draws, which doesn't sound so bad, you've had no losses, but you're actually only on 16 points. So you've lost 4 points to those other teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
We are elite at not losing, but go grab a win, please.
Good call, Sea Lord of Bravos. I like that one. We're elite at not losing. Yeah. Very, very interesting. I mean, look, it's not a bad thing that we've only,
first season.
Yeah,
we're close enough, and we'll see what happens.
We need to rack up a few more wins.
A couple of more wins.
Yeah.
But that's the thing here. Like we've been holding our own and staying close enough. If we go on a three game win streak, we'll go right up into that playoffs.
Well, it shows you what a win streak does. When you look at Sheffield United, like they've torn up the table. Ipswich starting to tear up the table. 5 out of 10, yes, but you didn't count the draws, Danta. Yeah, so yes, 5 out of 10 is 15 points. That's right, plus the draws.
You guys in the chat are such nutters. Lexi. Of course Lexi. It was Lexi.
Lexi. What is that name, Lexi? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Lexi. Tell everybody. What's the name?
Yeah. I love her.
There are names for people who can't finish.
Yeah. I mean, and Wayne Evans, who played rugby league at a very high level, I was noticing the least losses thing last week. Draws suck. And like in rugby league, they play extra time. They play golden point now. So there's normally a winner. It's very hard to have a draw. And draws make it, interesting. Do we want the clean version?
The other version, of course, Lexi.
We just won't put
and if it's really, really unsuitable even to be written, put it in Discord.
or throw in some different
Bases.
Things for letters.
Face it out.
Yeah. But anyway, we've got 5 more minutes left here, Paddy, as the other games are kicking off as we speak.
Yeah.
So there we go. They're just getting started now. Up and away.
So I mentioned Sheffield United on Boxing Day or St. Stephen's Day, 26th. Before that, so tonight we have Hull away. Then we are home again versus Watford and away at Swansea. Those 2 matches are very winnable. So this is the potential time for us to go after it and get a win streak together. That would be 9 points, obviously, in a row here. And then we have Sheffield United, who obviously we may or may not beat them as a tough match, but it's still a home match as well. And then after that, we go into, I think that is the end of the first half, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yes. So we've got 4 games. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so 4 games and we're finished the first half. Yeah. So even if we take the next 3 matches and then lose to Sheffield United, 9 out of 12 points, that's pretty solid. We'll be up in the playoffs then if that was to happen.
Yeah, Watford, Swansea, and what was it? And Sheffield United. Yeah, you're right. The other three games besides tonight that gets us to the halfway point of the season, and that is Boxing Day. So Boxing Day is the halfway point of the season, people. And then obviously you jump straight into a couple of back-to-back matches where Preston, Jeff, have got to come and see us at the Stoke Kairos. And we quickly follow that up.
Just ahead of New Year's.
Yeah.
Preston after.
Quickly follow up with what do we got after that? Oh, that's right. We're away to Black. We've got to travel away to Black. Well, that's okay. That match won't be played. It'll be called off. Oh, that's funny. But Lexi, don't worry. It's not just as a female that this team sometimes is frustrating you. Frustrates me sometimes too, but still love them. Yeah.
I was going to say something there, and I
get above the sheets.
Yeah, I was like, no, just don't. Oh.
Yeah, Jeff, come in and have a chat with Paddy. So, guys, just so you know, look, obviously, we'll be out of here in a couple of minutes. Give everybody a 5-minute chance to go grab a drink, something to eat, settle in to watch Josh for the watch along. Then straight up post-match, Paddy's got extra time. So if you want to come in and have a chat to Paddy after the game, you're more than welcome. We invite everyone to come in. And Lexi's thrown an invite out to Paddy.
I am happy to play in the gutter, but I have been told to be nice sometimes.
Yeah,
not my channel. People, I have to be careful.
You've got to keep a rating, PGM, MA plus. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. However, depending on whether we win this match or not, I do have. We have extra time, but sometimes I go on a little rant, sometimes I don't, and I have more time on extra time to go down into the gutter if you push me there. So come in and have a chat with me afterwards.
And Aaron's already said he's right. Ipswich has already gone up 1-0.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. Up and away, 4 minutes in. So, but Paddy, you're all ready for extra time after the game today?
Yes.
Okay, so Paddy and I have both tipped a win for Wrexham tonight. Everybody throw your scores in. We're about to get out of here. But yeah, so it's been a good one. I think we'll let everybody go, grab their drinks and snacks ready for the game. Paddy, what do you reckon?
Yes.
Breakfast time for me, so I'm going to grab some breakfast.
Yep, it is nighttime for me, so I don't know. Maybe some adult beverages during the match. We'll see.
Yeah, way too early in the day for me. It's 10 to 6. So guys, look, don't forget, hit the like and subscribe. Tune into Josh at the watch along, and then Paddy extra time. And we will break it all down after the game with Paddy. Let's go, team. On that bombshell, we will see you all again next time.
Take care, everyone.